All right, guys, your July 4th Hero WOD. We are going to do Tommy Mac. We did this one last Veterans Day in November, and we're going to repeat it today. It is to honor and remember Sergeant Thomas McPherson, who was killed in action in Afghanistan in 2012. We'll give you a little write-up on our blog, so just make sure that you know what this Hero WOD is for, so when the going gets tough, we can dig even deeper to get ourselves through it. This workout has a lot of barbell movements in it. Tarkin is going to demonstrate each one of them, and just remember that each one of these barbell movements is divided up with 12 burpees. The workout will start with 12 burpees, and we're just going to touch on a few burpee points here. Chest to deck, and what we really want to see is that full extension up at the top, standing tall with a jump overhead. What we don't want to see is that. Okay, we need to follow that burpee standard, standing all the way up at the top. First movement on the list is a thruster. You're going to do a clean to get it to your shoulders. So bar starts on the ground, and we can drop right down into that first squat. We're going to use the power of our hips to press that bar up overhead, and we're finishing over our midline, which means we're stacked over our spine, so a big press through. Really drive through and use those hips. After your 12 thrusters, you're going to do 12 burpees, and then we're going to go into power snatches. So we're going to start from the ground position, and we're catching in the power position, which means we do not need to go down to a full squat, but we do need to start from the ground. This weight is going to be challenging for many of you, so just make sure that you don't get greedy and break them up nice and smart. After your 12 burpees, you're then going to go into a push jerk, specifically stating a push jerk. So we have to clean it to get to our shoulders. We're going to dip, drive, re-dip underneath that bar. It needs to be a re-dip, and it needs to stand all the way to full extension in order for that rep to count. Again, finishing over our midline, really squeezing those glutes, getting full extension, and using the power of the hips to help get that bar up. 12 burpees. Next on the list is a hang clean. So we have to stand up all the way with it first. We're then going to go to the hang position, which is above the knee. And now we have to catch it in a full squat, because that's what it states. So 12 hang squat cleans, 12 burpees. Last on the list is an overhead squat. So wide grip. You can do a snatch if you wanted to. Tarkin just did a clean. He's bringing it to the back rack position. He's going to get a wide grip. Can you face me instead, please? There you go. Give it a dip drive. Get it up overhead, and then you can go into your overhead squat. So the other way to get that bar up was the snatch that I mentioned. So let's go ahead and do that. So on the first rep, you can do a snatch to get it to the overhead position. You can even ride it down into a squat snatch, or you can get your footing at the top position and then go into those overhead squats. Remember, tight core, draw that navel in towards your spine, send that butt back and down, and make sure every rep counts. Now, like I said, it's going to be heavy for a lot of you. Don't get greedy. Your bar cannot leave your mat, so break your reps up and be smart about it. You're going through this for 2 rounds, and you're gonna get it done 32 minutes. So it's our Hero WOD, July 4th. Dig deep, folks. Make time for it. Get it done.